Hey everyone, welcome back to the Long Dart the No Wildlife Challenge. We are here in the abandoned pepper cache, just outside of the Timberwolf Mountain entrance, starting episode 12. So, got a bunch of fresh guts here, fresh hide, we got the maple sapling, all good stuff that we've taken from Timberwolf Mountain. You remember the last episode we came down from summiting, and we're here, got a lot of things to read, huh? Look at that. Got 1 hour left on the mending book, though. That is not bad. So we're a little heavy, but we have to make a last-minute dash over to the bunker. We'll go to the bunker right up here somewhere, and then we'll just take the river back to the farmhouse, and then I think it's right into Mystery Lake, where we're gonna try to commence some clothing crafting. I think that's what it's gonna be for us here. Okay, 50% cured at 72%, so we should have enough time to carry these all the way back to Mystery Lake. Should not be too much of a problem. If we sleep along the way, we'll just put them down. Other than that, though, we look okay. I do want to maybe... Do I want to maybe ration out this coal a little bit? I don't think so, to be honest. Not too sure what I want to do here with that. Might just have to be one of those things where we just go back heavy. Let's maybe check outside, see what's going on first of all. Hopefully a nice day-ish. Oh yeah, look at that. That is a nice day. It's going to require a fire to really go anywhere, so I might just head in here to read an hour. Let some of this day pass. Okay, so that book is going to be all set and read. We'll put that in there. Cool. I think what I'll also do real quick, I see I have one of these. Tear that down for 2 tinder. Alright, wind sounds like it calmed. We do have, I believe, some meat outside, no? I think we have some meat outside, too, that we can go ahead and grab. Alright, grabbed everything here. Anything else in here want to come with me? We said that we're going to leave... Oh, I might... What do we say about taking all that? 100 pounds, it's heavy, but... Yeah. Alright, I'm cool with that. We're going to find some more of really everything wherever we go. Man, really, really heavy. But I'm going to deal with it. Let's go. It's kind of that heaviness we're going to have to deal with. Could honestly leave the woodworking tools around here. Because let's be honest, we'll probably find some more. Probably find a little more of them. Alright. Did I leave those woodworking tools? Oh, I might have just straight up left them. Hey, that's fine with me. I do not mind. We're gonna eat up nice full pieces. We left these behind right before we went to go summit the mountain. I think I am gonna probably start a fire here though real quick. I think I'll probably use a piece of coal too, since we're gonna be heading out to the other cave, the Winding River transition. Got some nice coal there. Oh, I don't have enough firewood to get that started. Do I have anything in here? Nope. Here, I tell you what, I'm gonna leave that right there. Just so it does not burn out on me. I'm gonna head up here. We'll grab a stick or something. A few sticks, a few pieces of wood. Yep, nothing crazy. There we go. Nice and quick. We'll make sure to put the teas down too, because we got a lot of them. Be nice to keep them warm. So I think the far territory is in our headlights, right after Mystery Lake. I think that's kind of the move of what we'll do. So excited for that. Tinder, nice. Base chance is up to 75%. So that's good. So yeah, go to Mystery Lake, craft up a little bit, and then I think that is going to be on the move to the far territory. We'll stop in Broken Railroad to loot around and everything. Should be able to find just a lot of everything where we're going. Okay, did I take everything out of here? I did not. That is fine. What do I have the most of? I have the most reishis. We'll drop them. And I will even... Ooh, can make some of that. I can make a lot of good stuff right now. Hold on a minute. 500 calories. Could make this go a long way, too. Peach pie's good for fatigue, and it only gives you a headache. Could actually make a lot of that, too. Time to cook, 1 hour and 12. I don't know if I have that. We can always make those peaches later. I'm going to focus on this, though, first. There we go. Would like it for the day to get foggy, perhaps? Wouldn't be bad. Alright. All this is kind of just there. Do 30 minutes of this. That should get me nice and warm. Come on, foggy weather. Okay, but it is calm, so I think I'll move with this. Kind of a waste of some nice warm fire here, but it has to happen. It has to happen. There we go. I'm okay with that. Love the breeze picking up as I'm about to go. That's always just a classic, isn't it? And then let's drop the remaining 5. That works. Nice and breezy now that I'm going. Good. Always love that. Could have left that deer hide and the guts inside of the bunker to cure while we were doing all this. Wasn't sure when we'd head out, though. Alright, I'm gonna walk. This headwind is crazy, to say the least. I think I'll walk towards Skeeter's, and then we'll head down the cliff there. Kind of like that. Hey, a slight breeze with only 2 arrows down. There's some progress. The cold. The far territory is going to be so cold. Sundered Pass. Oh my goodness. Coal fire. Every hour. We're going to need a fire with coal. Can certainly walk a little faster than this. It's just that headwind slowing us down. Somebody said the wind's a paid actor. I couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. Alright. Did we loot out Skeeters? I think we did. I think we actually hit Skeeters before we did anything else up here. So that's good. I don't think I'm forgetting any pelts or anything. I think I've got them all. I said this in the last episode, but even if we forget a pelt here or there, it's not a huge deal. Not a huge deal at all. It's going to be kind of a pain to come back and get it, but like I said, we are going to probably do one final sweep of the world after we do our initial first sweep here. Alright, that wind cut back. That's excellent. We'll scale down the backside. Those crows could be at a deer carcass right here. I have a feeling probably not, though. I'll take a look. I don't know if I want to grab it if it's a deer. Okay, that is not a deer. What you have on you? Nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and drink that tea. About as warm as you can get here in Pleasant Valley. Alrighty. Good. Warmed us up a good bit as well. That is great. Okay. What are we thinking? Over here, perhaps? Kind of have to go this way anyway. Slowly losing weight, too, by the way. Below 100 pounds. Gonna try to refrain from picking some sticks up. Now, I do have a lot of cooking items. A lot of cooking items in the farmhouse down here. Potentially want to add to that collection. It would be nice to have just a lot of cookable items and food ingredients for when the late game inevitably does come. That would be cool. Can't quite tell if this is where I want to be right now. Come on. Really? Forget I don't have my crampons on. Ooh, there's a hut right there, yes. That's right. But honestly, better than the hut is all of the reishis that can spawn around it. Let's take a look and see. No reishis. No reishis. One batch of rosips. Great. All that talk for very little reward. That's alright. Giraffe Dodgers, good to be here. Was there something in the corner? Didn't look like it. Nice. I'll pass on the jeans. Sometimes there's something behind there. Not today. What's under the bed? Nothing. Well, no point in having this torch up anymore. It's gonna get blown right out once we get outside. I am still going to... I'm gonna leave that. I'm still gonna do a quick check of the reishis around here, because this is a pretty good spawn for them. Okay, instantly blown out. Yeah, I don't see too much. We'll head out. It's 24 in the shade, 2 in the wind. Not great. At least it's a tailwind, though. So I did see I have one bandage left. Gonna try to keep that bandage for a sprained foot or something. There's some cattails right there. I will absolutely grab these. Can never go wrong with some of these. So I'll probably actually leave a lot of my cattails. I'd say probably a third. No, 2/3 of them. We'll leave 2/3 of them behind in Mystery Lake before we go to the far territory. Because I really do like the idea of Mystery Lake kind of being a main artery of ours before we go settle down somewhere, and it's either going to be Crumbling Highway, Coastal Highway, or Desolation Point. It's going to be one of those three. Crumbling Highway would not be bad by any means. Do a quick little hopping between Desolation Point and Coastal Highway for any beach combing. That would not be bad. Alright, do I spend the night in the farmhouse? Do I spend the night? I don't know. Not sure. Let's maybe see how tired we are once we get there. I don't mind sleeping in my bedroll once I get to... There's an invisible rock here. Once I get to the cave system. That was a very short-lived tailwind, by the way. Just a fresh gale at the face. Look at that. Right down the pipe. Couldn't be any more perfect. Alright. We'll hug the left side. Try to wait for this maybe wind to pass. I think I'm going to drink a tea while I wait. Or at least while I stand here. Where's the teas? Here we go. Alright, I hate to keep burning through them, but... Well, what do we... Okay, condition-wise, we're not too bad right now. I think what I may do is... I did just want to stand here for a second just to see what the wind will do. I'm going to try to save my teas. I think we can burn a little bit of condition without it being such a huge deal. I would also like to stockpile my teas for the far territory coming up, because if cold was ever a threat anywhere, it's going to be in the far territory. So we'll shed a little condition today. We'll sleep tonight. I think we'll warm up fully, though. We'll warm up fully in the farmhouse. Maybe I'll sleep an hour. Actually, maybe I'll repair some clothing. How about that? Get our repair skill up. Never a bad thing. There we go. The wind is the cause of us getting cold this time. It's so weird to come across this hill and not see anything. Usually would have to do the crouch walk. Super, super weird. Get behind this rock. My goodness. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Oh, goodness. I hope everyone's having a good, what day is it right now? Is it Thursday? So by the time you guys see this, it'll be Friday. Hope everyone's having a good Friday. Unlike my character right here. Oh, goodness. I got so much to do in terms of classes, man. It's crazy. It is wild. I thankfully still have enough time to record from day to day, which is nice, but I got to do all this preparation for my capstone projects. I got to do preparations for graduating in May. It's my final year of college. I'm I'm happy about it. Also, like, oh, adult world is kind of here. But it should be an interesting college semester, 2 semesters. Can I please just get in? It's been a headwind non-stop. I understand I set the setting to high wind variability, but this feels targeted. It's targeted. I'm going to drop all these. There we go. And... nope. There we go. Great. So we have all of these curing now. Depending on how long I stay here, we'll have to see. We'd like to maybe move tonight when it's not so brutally windy. We will see, though. I'm going to probably drop that and drop that for the time being. Really, really nice, though, to have a nice, solid collection here of everything. I must say. Tin of sardines. I'm going to leave those. I'll leave that. Alright, we got to organize this a little bit better. Let me put all of the bad foods for now right here. I don't even think these crackers were bad. Yeah. I'll leave them. I don't know what the percentage is on crackers that is safe to eat. That is one I do not know off the top of my head. Got the mill flour. Okay. That can be dropped. That. Ooh, yes, that too. Bunch of canned goods, so this is going to make it a little more worthwhile to come back here when we're later game, because I'll have a bunch of food here. Pleasant Valley Farmhouse starting to become a little bit of of an important location for us in terms of what we've got. In terms of what we got going on here. Bunch of coffee too, sure. Pleasant Valley does directly connect to Coastal Highway, so it's not going to be a drag coming back here per se. Okay, these can openers are now useless to me since I've got cooking level 3. Put that there. Yeah, I'm going to keep just the lowest condition teas on me. Tea packets only makes sense. Good. Salt. Gonna be in the corner there. We got a lot of mill flour though. Which is really good. You know where we're gonna find even more of this stuff too? It's gonna be in Mountain Town. So look forward to that whenever we get there because we're just gonna find a ton more stuff. What river oats do I need to use up? 50%. Did I take one already? No. Okay, I think the 50% is going to come with me. Did I drop that other cooking oil? Yeah, I knew I had one more. Gonna go crazy. There we go. A lot of food here. A lot of food. 35. I'll take the 32. A little bit of inventory management never hurt, right? Get a little bit of that. Put away some of that. How much coal do I have here for myself? Not much. Not much. Let me put 4 away. We'll keep 4 here for ourselves. Maybe I'll put the other pack of matches away since we're going to find a little bit more. Put both of those away. Good. All right. Do have another quality tools as well. That's a nice find right there. Good to have 2 of them. Okay. All right. I think I'm all set with that for now. In the meantime, can I maybe repair something such as the boots? The boots would actually be a really, really nice repair. Oh my goodness, man. I don't have infinite cured leather. Game, what are we doing? All right. Well, I do kind of want to go because that filled a lot of my time. And it does sound like it's quiet. Any cured leather in here? Probably not. Oh, I can tear that down for cured leather. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, nothing else I really want to take. We're going to have to take note, though, of all of the stuff we have here. I'll take all this with me. Wasn't down for very long, but it's all right. Okay. Do I have any other pelts in here? No. Let's get out of here. Long loading screen right there. Go ahead and eat all that. Good. Got plenty of food right now, so I don't really have to worry too much about the whole making intricate recipes game right now. We're going to find more of everything in the far territory. And then once we're back from the far territory, we're going to find even more stuff in the untouched regions. So Blackrock, the Keeper's Passes, Hushed River Valley. I don't even know if I want to go up to Hushed River Valley. There's like nothing there. Although I could comb the ice caves, right? There's no wolf. Could do that. How are we looking for temp? 20 degrees? We're going to get cold, but not insane. Like I said, I am a fan of just kind of shedding my condition in manageable chunks. Those birds flying. Man, this whole landscape, it reminds me of the month it is right now. It's already October. Can you believe that? October. Scenes like this will be coming soon. At least where I live. Look both ways on the road. Don't see any bear. Usually it's cars you've got to look for. It's bears in here. I still think a polar bear in this game would be crazy. That would be something. Got a little stick action. I'm okay on that. Well, we were going to probably make it okay without this wind. But with the wind, might be a little cold. That's okay, though. Alright, I think... Are the crampons going to go on for this hill right here? Potentially. I don't know. I might just send it. We'll see how it goes. 2 degrees. Yep, we're just going to hike up the hill. We don't even have to go to Signal Hill, too, so we can just get out of here. Go right into Mystery Lake. So Winding River does have a few deer carcasses, right? It's an option to stop. It is. It's certainly a possibility. I don't know if I want to sit there and harvest all 3. Okay, there's an ankle. Not sure I want to sit there and harvest all 3 of them, though, because there were 3 deer carcasses. Oh, nice. Parasite sealed. That is good. Yep, just gonna deadhead right for the entrance. Gonna maybe keep the sprain. Okay, that pain is healed from that earlier sprain. Just sub it in for a new one. A new injury. Alright. Yeah, certainly might settle down in the cave. In the Winding River cave tonight. Okay, we're actually doing good. We'll lose a little bit, but that's okay. We'll actually pick up a little bit more coal too in the cave, which is nice. Gonna want at least a solid, I don't know, 8, 9, or 10 going into the far territory. I'm probably gonna leave Mystery Lake with only a couple pieces on me because there is gonna be coal in the maintenance shed right next to the forge. So we don't even have to leave with that much on us because we'll find more along the way. Moosehide Satchel would be amazing, but that is an item that we probably will not get our hands on. I don't know what the spawn is like for... Just visit this real quick. I don't know what the spawn is like for a Moosehide Satchel in this difficulty, but I'd assume it's pretty low to non-existent in Hushed River Valley. Hunting blind, cool. We'll bypass it. Is this a big fall? No. Good. And there's our entrance right here. Done this walk a million times, right? Seasoned veteran at it. No bear makes it kind of nice. I won't lie. No wildlife in general makes it kind of nice. Nice, we can get like a full sleep in tonight. Get that condition up. Should be real good. Okay, come on, entrance. Here we are. All right. We'll light this up. Will I light this up? Yes. Yes, I will. And we'll reach the other side of the cave, and we can actually do a few things as well. Hey, look at this. Some more cured guts for the inventory right here. I like that. Good. Yeah, we'll get to the other side. We'll put our deer stuff down, and we'll just chill out. I think I am going to try to repair that pair of boots again. Actually, let me maybe just do it right here, real quick, while we still have daylight. We'll do some of the priorities. And I'll drop all this while I do it. Okay, first things first. These. Feels like a sin tearing them down, but a quick, easy 10 minutes. Alright, next up. Let's do another repair. 85%. Let's do it. Come on. Thank God. I was going to lose it if we did not repair that. Alright, 40 minutes for... do I have enough time for that? Yeah, I should have enough time for that. Let's do it. Nice. Good game. For letting me do that. Cool. And then how much cloth do I have left over? Nothing. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. So obviously the verdict is in. We're going to be staying here tonight. Eat a little bit of that. And then I think I'm just going to chow on my cattails for the foreseeable future. I know I'm not the biggest fan of like recipes and everything, but I do want to make a conscious effort to try to preserve some sort of ingredients so we can make them later in the game, which is why we have the farmhouse in Pleasant Valley, because we're just stacked with ingredients there. That'll be good. Alright. Should have a nice collection of coal as well over on this end. How much did those guts cure? Did they cure it all? Oh yeah, a little bit. 3% actually. During that whole little repair. Good. And we're looking at 86 pounds, so we're still underweight, which is excellent. There we go. Almost out. Still poking around like that for some other pieces of coal, but looks like we've got it all down. Alrighty. Oh, nice and dark out. Okay, did I drop any pieces of coal on this side of the cave? Pretty sure I did. Yep, here we go. Good. Alright, I'm happy with that. Let's go and put down all this. I'll turn that out. We'll drop that, and then we'll drop this. There we go. Constant process, guys, but we're getting there. Constant process. There we go. Alright, we're tired. We're hungry. Looks like we have an aurora tonight. Look at that. See that out there? Not fun to be walking through the dam right now, I will say. Let's go ahead and get some of these out of here. Let's get ourselves to a full stomach in cattails. I tell you what, we'll never get scurvy with this. And cattails, too, can wash up on shore. So that's a thing. Not that that's a sustainable food source or anything like that. It's like a, you know, a cattail per every, like, week. And I fear we cannot live off of 150 calories every 7 days. But we should, if we play our cards right, we should be able to cover a large coastal area. And in turn, we should get some pretty good food harvests from the ocean. We should be able to, I think. It's going to have to be a wait and see. Wow, look at this. Strong aurora. No wires in here to worry about, though. Do I have any cloth? I don't. Oh, I was going to maybe repair the bedroll with some time that I maybe had. Can I read? Too dark to read. Excuse me. Too dark to read what? Let's sleep for 7. They gotta revise that a little bit, you know? If I can see where I'm going in a cave at night, then it should be light enough to read. Okay, that aurora is straight up out of here. He's had enough. Okay. Let's do another 5. And we'll wake up fully rested. Nice. All right. 65% on these now. Great. What's the condition? 63. Okay. Cool. I'm going to step outside, though, real quick. Let's see what we're working with today. Eek. That is not what I want to see. I think I'm just going to chill out in here and read while the weather kind of does its thing. This will get us to fire starting 3, so that means we can drop all of our tinder. We can start a fire without tinder, which will be immensely helpful. Yeah, no, I'm absolutely not leaving in this. I know Winding River is just, it's a little bit of a sheltered region. Can get a lot of wind shade, but I'm not trusting it right now. Part of me's kind of praying it goes into a blizzard so I can just sit here and read all day. Nope, that's not a blizzard. We're gonna get going, though. It's alright, knocked out a few chapters of that book. That's good. All the while these things were curing up. 89 pounds. We are light for what we have on us, which is nice. And what we have on us is not a lot of water. But that is okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Still be the same weather I just saw? Yes, good. A little cold, but we'll get through. I think I'm going to try to get through without harvesting any deer carcasses. It kind of seems a little silly. But I do think we have enough hides and guts to where we can make what we want. And if we need more, we know where to find them. It's like a little mission. Now I should have... I'm not going to check right now, but I should have more hide getting cured up in the camp office. Maybe we'll have some in the dam. I'm not sure. This is why I note things in the journal, so I can have a good idea of what I left behind where. Calm weather, though. Alright. Just gonna scoot on by, gonna get right into the dam. And then we'll try to get into the camp office by tonight. That's a good metric to use right there. There is actually another deer carcass right up the way. Now that I think about it, it's literally right up to where you can enter the dam. So I wonder if a fire there with another harvest could be a good idea for us. Because at least that one up there is really, really close to shelter. Starts blizzarding, we can immediately go inside. Something to think about. I did pick up all that coal for a reason, 16. I think I'm going to do that, actually. Yep, absolutely. Some more cattails here. Just getting back a quarter of what we ate last night. It's already a start. Man, I can't wait till I get to fire starting level 3. That'll be really nice to drop all this tinder. There we go. Alright. I think there's one deer carcass here. Yep, there's one right there. Not gonna do that. Do the one all the way over there. We'll see if I can get there first without losing anything. Any temperature. Wait, why do I have... Huh. What else is making me... Interesting. Not quite sure why I have 2 scent instead of 1. Huh, maybe that's just how it is. I swear I only had 1 for the longest time. Could be going crazy, though. It's been a long week. What can I say? Forget a lot of things. Goodness, I remember I had... it was a little bit ago. But I had a comment. I think it was during the calm playthrough. It was like, you know, you certainly don't play good for having as many hours as you do in the game. I was like, man, listen, it's called being a college student, all right? You know, the memory of the long dark gets replaced by calculus and integrals. It's not fun. It's not fun. Oh my goodness. So that's why every time I play rusty or not like myself, you can tell that I had a long day of learning and everything. Just because all of the knowledge of the day, it's going to replace me remembering to put down a T. Probably not that serious, but it's alright. We're doing good. I can't complain so far in this playthrough. I really can't. We're doing pretty good. I know we've had a few times where went off the beaten path a little bit. Getting lost by 3 strikes was certainly interesting, but we got goods to show for it. Alright. I am certainly gonna, I think, make a fire out here. And let's try to get this deer. Knowing my luck, the wind will come right from this direction. So let's plan on that. Certainly gonna drop that other torch, by the way. Saw it, 9%. He's out of here in a minute. Let's see. We'll do that. We'll do that. Do I really have no... I really have no firewood? That's kind of crazy. You can't just light coal on fire. I'm gonna walk back and grab those sticks real quick. Hey, you never go this way, right? Out of the dam? You never go this way. We'll pick up those sticks that I had laying behind here. Yeah, if I knew I didn't have any, I would have picked them up. Oh, legendary find back here, by the way, with that bedroll. Oh my goodness. A class act, some would say. Alright, let's grab all these. Gonna be probably about 20. 25, maybe. 27, cool. As long as we're through the dam by nightfall, we'll be alright. Which we absolutely will be. The weather is mostly tame for now. Let's get around here. There we go. Alright, with the last remaining bit of this torch, we'll go ahead and start a fire. Put it right here. It'll get blown out 100%. But you know what? You'll never know till you try. Who knows? It could just get foggy right now. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Okay. Seems like we're going to struggle in the first step. My goodness. That repair got me heated. Failing that one and only cured leather on the boots. That was crazy. I feel like I've been getting pretty unlucky this episode in terms of just chances. Well, you have to realize, overall, you typically do succeed when you have odds like that in this game. Okay, can I harvest with my hands? No, not yet. We're not at that skill level yet. Okay, did not mean to just do 1 pound of meat. Okay, it's gonna make me drop everything before I can get to the meat. "26 minutes, that's fine. Let's do all of the meat with this. Knock on wood. Weather. Why do I even bother? Why do I even bother? You know, I tell you what. I tell you what. Unbelievable. I'm being targeted out here. Well, I'm kind of committed now. A little bit. I'm gonna let that fire go out. Yeah, it's gonna get cold. Okay. Well, this does need to happen, unfortunately, as much as it's gonna hurt. So maybe I can try to do this. Yeah, if I put the fire over here, it would have been fine. Look at that. Alright. 40 minutes of cold. That's okay. Oh, now the wind calms down. Oh, I tell you what. Okay. Well, we did the entire deer, so that's fine with me. In the wind reverse directions, too. Cannot make it up. Cannot make it up. I did take that animal fat. Put it in a more centralized area in the dam here. Alright. Okay. Should actually be good to walk through here without a lantern, but if we need one, I'll spark one up. So I'm trying my best to really remember what I have here at the dam. Oh goodness, yeah, we're gonna need some sort of light down here, huh? Yep. Trying my best to remember what we left behind. I know it's a bunch of good stuff. And I have even more good stuff to contribute as well. Would be really, really nice to find a workbench on the upper levels, but I don't think there is one. The only workbench is down here. I'm going to take it anyway. I'm going to take it, and I'm going to put it right outside of the door. That goes down to here. Because I think this is the closest workbench to that area. If I'm not mistaken. I could be. Keep on the lookout, but I don't think there's going to be any more. Yep. So I'm going to keep the workbench right here. This is so stupid. I've never done it before like this. But you know what? It works. It works. I know for a fact that there is no workbench in this area. So we'll try over on the top area. Oh, I can move the fire barrel from down here too. I actually think I'm going to do that. We'll move the fire barrel up to the lockers. Yep. Come with me, sir. Right this way, right this way. Can use it to see on the ground too. Yeah, this will be very, very helpful for the top part. So if we want to make teas and whatnot, we can absolutely do that. Okay, so I'm going to go up this way. Those signs are arrows pointing to the left. How the heck I just got through here, I have no idea, but I'm happy I did. Oh, there's a workbench right here. Oh, no way. Oh, that's convenient. That's real convenient, actually. Alright. Well, I'm going to try to make everything maybe over on this side, but... Oh, look at all the deer hides and stuff here. Absolutely. Let's go. We've got a lot of this. Maybe I'll just... Yeah. Do something like that. Hey, workbench. Gonna need you for a second, pal. Thank you. Yeah, I'll just put this in the corner, maybe. For right now, anyway. Nice. So we have a workbench up here. That's very, very good. I did not expect there to even be a workbench up on this level, so that's cool. Always happy to see it. Let's put that there. Let's get this in the corner here. This will not turn into an organizational episode, but I do at least want something useful up here. There we go. I don't know. Have fun there, I guess. Alright. Cured guts. Oh, yeah. A lot of them. Cool. All that deer hide, too. Also extremely, extremely good. I'm going to put all of this stuff down in the corner. Yep. So we could actually just do our repairing, or our crafting, rather, all right here. We really could. All that is cured. Now, I know I did forget to go to the bunker in Pleasant Valley, but that is okay, because we will be back. But it is good to just have everything here. Oh, look at all of this deer, man. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, leaving that bunker behind, Pleasant Valley, totally not a problem. But my goodness. A lot of good stuff here. A lot of good stuff. Could even make some rabbit mittens, too. Wow. Okay, gotta be careful with the rabbit stuff, though, because rabbits are not common. They're really not. But we've got a lot of deer hide. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and actually start making... Yeah, I got a little bit of something. Got this, too, I can make. Okay. We'll start thinking about eating maybe here in a second. I will start digging into these, though. Did I leave any cattails behind here? Could be something good to figure out. But no, I think I'm going to start crafting up the deerskin pants. I think we're going to start with the pants, and then we'll go towards the boots. I know it was kind of a waste if I make boots. It's kind of a waste repairing them, but... What is it? Plus 3 degrees? I don't think that was a waste at all. Alright. Sewing primer, I'm going to guess that I read already. That, we'll get one of those. Good. Very, very good. Okay. Oof, need some water too. Look at that. Gonna have to grab some for sure. It is 12 hours to make this, by the way. It's 12 hours, so I don't doubt that we'll probably get a little taste of cabin fever. Which I don't care, but I would like to have enough cloth to potentially make a snow shelter, right? That would be nice. Let's harvest these. I know they're new. It feels like a sin harvesting them. Put my bedroll here. Let's get this junk out of here. Okay. Alright. Crafting. Here we go. Wow, 8 cured deer hide. My goodness. What's going to do us a little better? I kind of think the pants are for now, just because the pants will be a little bit of a bigger upgrade than our jeans, so... Alright, I'll start off with 2 hours of the deerskin pants. Alright, great. Next, what I want to do. My goodness, it's like 9% torch. I'm going to light up a fire, and we'll go ahead. Make ourselves some water. Do some water, we'll cook up this food. It'll be a nice time. Can I please get this fire off, though, because this torch is going to go bad. Nice. Okay, cool. I will leave that there. Let's do... Yep. I'll chuck that on. Okay, that's basically an hour. Oh, I don't have any water. I was gonna read, but I literally have no water to drink, which is a shame. Could crack one of those open, but what's the point? The animal fat there. Get a lot of this. We should be fine if the wires start acting up a little bit. Should be alright. Anything... Yeah, here we go. These can be done. see. Get the simple tools. Okay. To start. Put these matches in here. Get a little bit of those. Do like having 2 accelerant. Get 27 till boiled. It's fine. There we go. We'll drink that, and then I'll slide the other piece on. How long is that going to be? 7 minutes? I'll just do that then. Okay, did I have another can around here? I'm sure there was probably another can somewhere. But I just don't think it matters. Alright. I am going to read a little bit. Another hour of this. How much? I kind of need some more than just this, to be honest. 2 hours of that. Let's read another hour of this. Setting up to sleep through the night pretty well. Okay. Let's throw another stick on. Nice. This will take us up to fire level 3. Alright. Ooh, the Aurora's active too. Good thing I didn't step on the wires. Okay, cool. Let's eat this. Let us eat this. And life is good in the dam. Great. Probably still do need a little more water. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna put that in. Okay, so let me just make sure. I've gotten fire level 3 1,000 times before. Oh, it didn't take us to 3. Whoopsie. We've got a little more to do there. Do I want to put more sticks on? Yeah. Yep, I'm going to make a little bit more water for myself. Okay, that's all set. Let's do one of these. Starting to get a lot of these books out of here. There we go. Take that back. Now I can probably sleep a little bit. Alright. So this doesn't do me any good. Let me drop both of these torches. I'm going to drop this, this, that other one. Yep. Going to be able to put that in here. Outdoors, I'll put that stick in there as well. Good stuff. Let's pick up these ones. Okay, everything's starting to cure up very, very nicely. And I think it's time for us to sleep. I think it's time for us to sleep. We'll wake up and see if we've got cabin fever or not. I got a feeling we probably will. But if that's the case, I'll probably just get up and go, you know, in the morning. Not a problem. Let's sleep. Get a little of that condition back. No cabin fever either. Wow. Alright. Not bad at all. What's our food looking like? How many calories? Half stomach. Half stomach. Not bad at all. Ooh, look at that. I just got the... I don't know if you heard that noise there, but I just got the pacifist achievement. Survived the first 25 days without killing anything. Look at that. Seems like I'm the violent type then in this game. I just got that now after all these hours. Alright, I'm going to put in 3.5 hours. I'll cancel it whenever we run out of water. Or will I? Yeah, I will. Okay, that's fine. Got about 7.5 left. Yep, a little over. Okay, not bad. I certainly kind of like where things are right now. Let's pick up the bedroll. What's our weight? Just overweight. That is fine. I think I'm actually going to leave all of this here, to be honest. I'm going to leave everything here to cure. This is kind of like, I wasn't joking when I said this was going to be kind of our main base. And because this is our little main base, I'm going to put away about 24, maybe 34 of my cattails. There we go. I like that. Maybe I'll put away another. We'll leave a nice even 40 here. I like that. Got to get these river oats up and running at some point. Those can count as kind of teas, though. Kind of like teas, so that's not a problem. Take these two out of there. I got a few sewing kits. I think I'll probably just take all of them over to the camp office. I think we'll do that. Yeah, guys, everything else, though, we look and check. Let me dump a little more coal back here. Another 5. There we go. Nice and light now. I feel nice and maneuverable. Let's step out here and just see the weather, though. Ooh, nice and calm. It's exactly what I like. Excellent. All right, so we do have a save point. I will end it there. In the next episode, we got nice, calm weather to work with. Like I said, gonna leave all this stuff curing here. Got a lot of stuff in here. Really starting to make this our home away from home, along the nice artery of really the rail line is really the nice artery. Let's go to the world map. So we're like right about here with the dam, and where we're going to be settling is right here. So it's really just going to be a nice walk through ravine to get to here. The camp office is a little farther into the region, obviously. That's why I'm not really prioritizing it too much, but as we pass it, we'll stop here to warm up. But this is the main attraction right here, the dam. So excellent. We got a good start, and we should be setting ourselves up really, especially when we work with all the clothing and crafting that for a really nice and good next few episodes. So if you all made it this far, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.